Good morning, students. Welcome to the third lecture of the class of health education. The topic for today is prevention and control of communicable diseases. Okay, so in the last lecture, we studied about the types of diseases and how they get spread from one person to another. So quickly going through last lecture topics. First point is, what do you mean by diseases? So diseases are abnormalities in a body causing discomfort and uneasiness, which result in organs or organ system being affected. If we are infected by a particular disease, a particular organ system, it fails to work properly. So diseases are diagnosed by some signs which our body shows. These signs are called symptoms. Our body shows some symptoms like fever, body ache. These are some symptoms. These are symptoms which our body shows. Symptoms help the doctor to know by which disease the person is affected and what particular treatment has to be given to him to make his body normal. So this was disease. As we discussed, there were two types of diseases, communicable and non-communicable diseases. So we'll go through communicable disease only. These diseases, which under suitable conditions tend to spread from a person suffering from the disease to a healthy person. Communicable disease easily gets spread from a person affected by a particular disease to a healthy person. Therefore, this communicable disease is also called as infectious disease. Usually, these are due to the invasion of the body by specific infectious agent. A particular virus or particular bacteria gets transferred from a infected person to a healthy person. So the major communicable disease in India are typhoid fever, cholera, TB, malaria. These are some communicable diseases. So moving forward to today's class, the first topic is prevention and control of communicable diseases. The most effective and important step in prevention and control of communicable diseases is to identify and break the weakest link in the chain of its causation. To break the chain of communicable disease, we have to be away from the person affected, like to be home quarantine or lockdown. In today's life example, lockdown is the best way to break the chain of communicable disease. In general, it is carried out at three levels, namely controlling the agent, blocking the route of transmission, and third is protecting the host. So there are three levels, namely controlling the agent, blocking the route of transmission, and third is protecting the host. Controlling the agent. It is the first link in the chain of causation of a disease. Measures designed to control the agent comprises of the following. The first is early diagnosis. The prompt detection of cases and their treatment is very important in the control of communicable disease. Again, the prompt detection of cases and treatment is very important. If the person is affected, some symptoms are to be seen in him. So it is very important to note these symptoms and to tell the doctor that I am affected by this disease, I'm having this problem. Okay, so it is very important for early diagnosis to be done. The second is notification. Once an infectious disease has been detected or even suspected, it should immediately be notified to the nearest health center or hospital or any doctor. So the book also says that if a person is affected by a particular disease, he should tell the doctor that I am affected by this disease, I'm having this problem, what treatment should I take? Should take advice from a good doctor. It enables immediate action to be taken by local health authority to check the spread of the disease in the community. The diseases considered to be serious are like cholera, plague, polio, malaria, chickenpox, and corona. COVID-19 is the proper name. So these are some diseases which get spread easily. So the third point is isolation. The patient should be separated for a particular period from others. Okay, it helps to protect the community by preventing transfer of infection from the patient to the possible person at risk. So if you get infected by coronavirus, you have to be separated from others, from healthy people, from your family for a particular period, say for 2 weeks or 3 weeks till you get okay. Okay, so the fourth point is treatment of infectious diseases by by effective drugs so as to kill the agent when it is still in the diseased person. The person is not okay, he's having some problem, he should be given particular drugs, good drugs, okay, not other bad ones, good medication, good treatment he has to be given. But second point is blocking the route of transmission. This means changing some components of man's environment to prevent the infective agent from a patient from entering the body of susceptible person. This can be achieved by first point, water purification. With water purification will eliminate waterborne diseases such as typhoid, dysentery, jaundice, cholera, food poisoning. These are some waterborne diseases. If we don't drink healthy water, clean water, we may get affected by these diseases like typhoid, dysentery, jaundice, food poisoning. Sanitary disposal of human excreta and following clean practices such as hand washing, adequate cooking, withdrawal of contaminated food, prompt covering of prepared food, etc., will prevent foodborne diseases. If we eat proper food, if we have proper diet, if we eat healthy food, we will not be affected by foodborne diseases. Controlling vector and its breeding places. Control of pets and other animals help controlling vector-borne diseases. Everybody, generally everybody have pets with them. So we should keep our pet clean, that no ticks or some other insects they get our pets can be affected, can have diseases, and that disease can come to us also. So we should keep our pets clean. Protecting the host, that is preventing the people at risk. We are the host, so protecting the host, that is preventing the people at risk. They may be protected by one or more of the following measures. Immunization is the first measure. Immunization, like taking vaccine. You can see your parents must have taken vaccine against corona. So they are getting immune against it, against the disease. Second is administration of effective drugs beforehand to people at risk to prevent the development or progression of infection. If we take proper medicine, we take proper measure. So if we take these medicines, we will not be affected at severe cause. Okay. And third is improvement in the quality of life, such as better housing, safe water supply, proper sanitization, nutrition, health education, etc. So we should make our life better, have a better quality of life. We should eat healthy food, live in a proper society, clean and safe society. Next is body defenses. The human body possesses an intrinsic system of defense for protection against the disease producing germs that surround it. Our body fights with disease with a virus that tries to enter in our body. So, the health of the body depends to a large extent upon the integrity of this system. The different mechanisms of body defense are physical and chemical barriers, primary defense mechanisms, and immune mechanism. These are three mechanisms that these are three mechanisms of body defenses. First is physical and chemical barriers. Second is primary and defense mechanism. And third is immune mechanism. So, first is physical and chemical barriers. The body is provided with a large number of natural barriers at various levels to prevent entry of disease causing germs. For example, first is the skin protects our body against the invading germs in the environment. Also, skin glands pour their secretion on the surface outside and kill many germs if brought in actual contact with them. The second is mucosal lining of the digestive, respiratory, system protect against and prevent the entry of disease producing germs. The third is chemical enzymes present in tears, saliva, gastric, and intestinal juices also kills many diseases producing germs. So our body also resists viruses that try to enter our body by some chemicals or by physical barriers. So these were some examples. Second is primary defense mechanism. These mechanisms come into play if, however, an infectious agent do succeed in entering into the body by piercing the physical and chemical barriers. If even if some virus they enter our body has some barriers, some mechanisms like white blood cells. White blood cells can come out from the blood capillaries and try to engulf and destroy the invading infectious agent. They are therefore also called soldiers of the body. White blood cells, along with the dead body tissue and germs, can accumulate in the body as pus. The lymph nodes are present in large number throughout the body along the lymph vessels. As the lymph flows through these nodes, the germs and the waste materials are filtered out. Thus, the spread to other body parts is prevented. During this process, they may get enlarged and can be seen through the skin or the body surface. Lymph nodes also produce lymphocytes which destroy the germs. And third point is immune mechanism. Immune mechanism, that is immunity. In most of the situations, the above mentioned mechanisms can satisfactorily control the infections. However, if the infectious agent have successfully pierced these local defenses mechanisms, then the body tries to destroy or remove them via immune mechanisms or immune system. This system consists of lymphocytes and lymphoid organs of the body. The basic principles of its functioning are specificity and memory. The system specifically recognizes the germ, reacts against it, and serve to protect the body against a subsequent attack by the same germ. So, immune system says that what the work of the immune system is, they put some antibodies, some dead cell of the virus inside the body. So our body knows what type of virus will enter in our body and it is ready to fight against that particular virus. So children, this was a class. So today we studied about prevention and control of communicable diseases and how our body defends, how our body works against particular disease or particular virus. So children, take care, safe and stay at home. Thank you.